Hello guys, and welcome to a new Broken Arrow video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're going to be moving on to mission 14 of the campaign. This one is Forbidden Waters. The USMC forces we are facing must be landing somewhere. Parnu seems the most obvious place for that.
Tallinn has fallen, and the Estonian army has surrendered. But they were not alone. US Marine units were helping them with heavy equipment.
The most likely location they could have come from is Parnu. This is Estonia's last major coastal city, located at the head of a bay protected from the swell. A perfect place for sea landing operations. There's also an airport near the town, currently being renovated for conversion into a military base. We should send reconnaissance there to evaluate the situation. If we manage to capture the airport and position anti-ship missiles on the coast, we would be able to lock down the entire Gulf of Riga.
Sir, permission to be part of the first wave.
Yes, Battalion, you will get your share of glory, don't worry. Best case scenario, we encounter limited or no resistance at all, and we can land some planes to bring rapid reinforcements. Worst case scenario, the resistance is too strong, in which case you need to fall back and wait for our ground reinforcements to arrive.
Glorious retreat. I see.
Stop acting so recklessly, Battalion. One day you will get yourself killed. I've lost enough men under my command to add your name to the list. Don't play hero today. And if things go bad, retreat immediately.
Of course, Colonel. At your orders.
Okay, so primary objective, take control of the airfield, advance deeper into Parnu, prevent the Marine Corps from landing in the city. We've got some snipers with anti-material rifles in the intelligence reports. We've got the SSO, which are going to be equipped with the long-range counterattacks. We've got the Spetsnaz VMF there as well. Cool, let's go to hard difficulty and we'll jump on in.
Mostly undefended, but USMC units could arrive at any moment, so we must act without delay. Conduct a reconnaissance and secure the perimeter of the airfield with our Spetsnaz units. We will airlift additional reinforcements once it's done. Commander, you're in charge of the right side of the runway. Battalion will be on your left flank. Get to work, boys. Okay, the Spetsnaz are on the ground. Battalion, what's the situation on your side?
My group is on its way. Touchdown in 1 minute.
Roger that, Captain. Establish your perimeter, then sweep the forests near the swamps.
I assumed we just had to kind of land on the airfield and then spread out, which is why I just dived in at them like that, but I think we're actually supposed to land before. So we'll do that quickly with the Mi-8s. The Ka-29 is still doing work. This is kind of like a faster way of doing it, I suppose. Just these have already run out of ammo. Okay, good. Right, let's get these unloaded. Just in case it gets shot down. Because so far, I mean, we've just ran into them and it's kind of worked. I would like to use the supply to get my Mi-8s back online with their cannons. Just get a move on. If we spot anything else, then we can engage it. Let me just see if I can land the Ka-29 next to the supply. We'll go further to the left in case it blows up in our face. Okay, it looks like we can actually just use that. Cool.
Eliminated. Comrade Colonel, the airfield is ours.
Good job. Agent 2, Agent 2, do you copy? The airfield is under control. You're cleared to land.
Agent 2 copies. Beginning the approach. We'll be there in less than 10 minutes.
Captain, Commander, you must hold the airfield until the arrival of the planes. Establish overwatch in nearby buildings and report any enemy activity. We must expect a counterattack coming from the city.
Okay, we'll have the VMF since I don't have 80 in the middle.
Helicopters carrying Spetsnaz is also available as reinforcements.
I will spread out these SO a little bit. I have a sniper up on there. Actually, let's just put both of those up there. We'll bring up our reinforcements, which is going to be 2 Chenier and some grenade launchers. Okay. It's not a lot of forces really, is it? But maybe it's all we need. Make sure those are running into position. We'll keep the Chenier close.
Here they come! Don't let them breach the perimeter!
That cornet, HE cornet, doing a lot of damage there to those vehicles.
Situation report, Colonel. Have you taken control of the city already?
Not yet, ma'am. We're still waiting for our planes to arrive.
Don't waste any time. We need to deploy our anti-ship missiles on those beaches as quickly as possible to cut off Riga's supply lines.
We will progress as fast as possible. Don't worry, ma'am.
Thank you, Captain. Your motivation is a welcome relief, especially when all we get from others are delays and endless talk of impossibilities. Morozova out.
Твою мать, battalion! I'm the one giving the orders here, so you don't report to anyone else. Is that clear?
I'm sorry, Colonel. I thought...
Well, stop thinking then, and do as you're told.
well, I mean, the dialogue between these lot is actually kind of interesting. I do like it. I think I prefer the Russian side of the story, generally speaking. Got the grizzled vet, and then you've got the impetuous captain and the secret agent. Kind of interesting. It really just reminds me of the Soviet assault expansion for World in Conflict as well. So, yeah, that's certainly another reason why I think I like it a lot.
Attention, the planes are arriving. Clear the runway.
All those grenade launchers are friendly firing pretty hard. Okay, nice. Hearing these anti-material rifles firing is so cool.
Keep the helicopters clear of their other cannons. Use the SSO's coordinates to deal with them.
I would, if they had any ammo left. Let's just get up in there. Get these out. I lost my grenade launchers, I think.
Are here, boys. Stay clear of enemy positions. They've got a little surprise for them.
So not going well for my special forces. Nice bombing strike.
Now that's a landing. That's what I'm talking about. We'll take this little town in no time.
Don't claim victory just yet, Captain. Our airlifted group is limited to lightly armored vehicles, so BTRs and BMPs are all we've got. With the airfield secured, we can begin the attack of the city itself. The Estonians have fallen back. Don't give them time to recover and secure those bridges as soon as possible, Commander.
Okay, we got
Battalion,
reinforcements.
proceed along
Nice.
the left flank through the swamps, then cross the river upstream at the ford.
Draw the attention of the enemy with a frontal decoy assault. Then, strike with your main forces from an unexpected direction. Exactly like in your memoirs, Comrade Colonel. Which means I'll be the decisive instrument of your strategy. It's an honor, Comrade Colonel.
Stop quoting those stupid memoirs, Captain.
No! And what's wrong with them?
The name of the author, watching you in the fields. It's obvious you couldn't have written that.
It was a long time ago. Things were different back then. I was young and impulsive, Captain. I've matured. Now, let's get back to the operation at hand, shall we?
Alright, off we go. I mean, the Moscow should be okay. We can move up on that side. We'll head over there as well. I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to go. I'm going to load up the infantry. We'll load up some supply as well. Well, we'll have those BTRs go fix themselves up. Let our infantry do their thing. Okay, I'm a bit worried then, moving on with those forces, but they seem okay so far. I think I'll just smoke. If we take an AT shot, we'll just smoke, unload, and spread out, and then go from there. That'll probably be the best way to go about it. Then on the way past with the BTRs, we can just pick up the remaining mortar strike here. I should probably get some mortars actually, those would be pretty handy. Maybe some AA as well. Don't know if we're going to bump into helicopters, but we have before from the Marines.
It's very quiet around here. Our Air Force really did a number on them. Let's hope it's not just the calm before the storm.
Why don't we take the enemy's abandoned equipment?
Everything is messed up. This junk will only slow us down. Блять! We're too late. The US Marines are already here. Move it! Secure those bridges! We need to drive them back into the sea!
Have you still not finished subduing the city? The Iskander anti-ship missiles have arrived and must be deployed along the coastline to deny the US Navy access to the bay.
They can also be used against ground targets if needed. Commander, take control of the Iskanders and use them to accelerate your progression.
Okay. Well, I think we've just kind of triggered the next part of the mission. I don't know if I did that too quickly. That was okay. Interesting. We do want to be in here, but I don't know if my AT is going to be good enough. Okay, good. Right. Yeah, how are we going to get supplied there? Right, my BTRs at least can load up these guys. And we'll just kind of unload the rest of this stuff early, I suppose. If I can get that behind the building, that'd be great. We'll come in low, drop it right there. We'll just unload this one, they can spread out. We'll unload that one, they can spread out. We do have my Vassics ready, so let's make sure we're using those. I'll just put Q orders to smash all of those buildings in the point. And then we'll bring up these guys. Cool. And we do actually have 20,000 supply there.
Вертикальная на связи. Армейская авиация слушает.
Okay, good. That's the Moskaya topped up, which is great. I would like to top up these guys, but I don't think I can get supply there. Do I have a supply vehicle? I do. Okay, let's bring up an MTLB just so I can move some supply around on the ground.
Выдвигаемся. Минометный расчет слушает. Кого нейтрализовать? Да, командир. Разведгруппа в боевом режиме.
Yeah, we're hitting the force recon there, that's nice.
Отделение в налете.
Just let the Falcon come forwards and then we'll hit them again with the Moskaya.
Делаю.
You need to secure this one on the right as well. We can put the corner up there.
Бронетранспортер на связи. Баба с воза кобыли легче. Да.
Put that again.
Разведка здесь. Ведем бой. Стой.
We'll unload these and have them walk forwards into that building. We'll just keep them back otherwise. How are my BMPs doing?
Транспорт здесь.
BMP3s are ready. We do have the Iskanders there as well.
Приказ
We'll put them next to the supply.
Вертушки на приеме. Беттер здесь.
I'm actually going to have to be careful here because
Тук-тук.
that's just going to get deleted.
Куда вас доставить? Чё встали? Да, командир. Минометный расчет здесь. Куда вас довести? Трубы в бою.
Right, we'll have the snipers, let's say, put both the snipers together.
Заходим проверить его.
Do you need the SSO squads at the front actually?
Заходим по одному. Противовоздушная оборона. На приеме.
Right, at least we can take out the Amtrak there, that's good.
Пехотинцы ждут ваших приказов.
I think supply is going to be our worst enemy in this. There is quite a lot of supply around the runway though. Maybe what I can do is we'll go and steal all of this supply.
Армейская авиация слушает. Вертушки на приеме. Вертикальная на связи. С ветерком. Кому нужны летающие машины, когда есть вертолет? Траектория полета обновлена. Вертушки здесь. Транспорт на связи.
Unload the MTRB next to those two so they can top themselves off.
Транспорт, слушаю.
The BMP3s can come over to this side and we can engage the Amtrak from a distance. Start pushing onto this left bridge.
Зачищаю.
And I'm going to put the Iskanders onto a control group so that we can use those to hit any hard targets. Like that marine unit.
333. Мы по позиции. Даем ходу.
Might be a little bit close for comfort, but we should be okay.
Транспорт заказывали.
Our BMPs have done their job. Also, it's going to be nice once the recon gets to the front.
Атакую. Разведгруппа в боевом режиме.
There we go. Cruise missile incoming.
На приеме. Пехота ждет указаний.
Okay, mortar fire was good. It was kind of pre-aimed at where they were going to retreat to. That worked out nicely. Right, we'll take that left bridge.
Что на проводе?
All of the helicopters are good. Let's just move them back slightly. I wonder if I can actually repair these.
Транспорт ждет
Just grab
приказа.
some supply and go unload it next to one of like the CV-90, for example. Get an extra auto cannon.
Вертушки на приеме.
Handy. Nice.
Выдвигаюсь. ВТР, слушай. Вертикальная на связи.
The Lavat dead. Just gonna unload this. Behind, if I can. Oh no. Oh no.
Координаты принял.
Oh, that's a lot of AA.
Новую позицию.
Oh, that's a lot of AA.
Координаты принял.
Mistakes were made.
Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь.
We're going to have to wait for that to fix, and then we can... maybe I can sneak it through the gap.
Режим ожидания.
Okay, let's unload that there. Okay, interesting. We can fix them up. Huh.
Армейская авиация слушает. Вертушки
But
на
do we get
приеме.
control of them? Because otherwise it's a waste of supply.
Граната идет первой.
I feel like something like a CV-90 though would be pretty useful to have. It's a big old auto cannon on that boy. Right, one thing I do want to do is
Спецмероприятие.
get across here to capture this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Not really a job for the Chenye. We can send the Spetsnaz VMF there. The Chenye we want to keep kind of close on this left side. Let's... No, we can't use it. Okay. That would have been cool. If we could like use some of those units.
Сбросить лишнее. Мотолыга на связи.
I'm going to shift around some supply here. Let's bring up some more supply.
Заводи мотор. Вентер здесь.
Вертушки здесь. Новая точка получена. Армейская авиация.
How much do these cost? 125? Let's sell those, because I don't think they're going to be very useful.
Миссия окончена. Возврат. Вертушки на
We'll keep the ones with rockets.
Вертикальная на связи.
Also, I should probably think about just bopping these supplies.
Понял, принял.
Летим туда.
Первый пошел. Мотолыга здесь. Поддай газку. Как ракетные сани на рельсах.
Yeah, so I'm just going to get my VMF to like run across here, and if there's anything still left, like the small squads we saw earlier, then we can just hit them from a distance like that. Okay, perfect. And the VMF themselves are pretty decent. And that should secure them. Perfect.
БМП на связи. Координаты. Даже под водой слушаем вас.
Nice. We can't really go any
We
further
control
right now
the
anyway.
bridges. Excellent.
Мы переезжаем. Очистить трём.
The USMC is bringing additional reinforcements ashore using LCAC hovercraft. Destroy them all or secure the beaches to prevent any further landings. Enemy tanks! Take cover! The SSO's thermobaric missiles are ineffective against them! Ambush them with RPGs!
Charge them with your vehicles, Commander. Autocannons can't pierce their frontal armor, but if you attack from multiple directions, you can hit their side armor where they're vulnerable.
Right, we're going to try and hit them with the Iskander. We'll do our best. Let's just pull these out of there because they're not going to do anything. The Cornet can. But we don't want them to like fire at anything. Let's just smoke them.
Commander, enemy mortar spotted. There'll be a problem.
Oh, is that
if we
gonna
don't
work?
eliminate them rapidly.
Oh, nice. Sniped. Okay. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Штурмуем это здание. Не останавливаемся.
Oh, both mortar strike taken out. That hurts.
БТР слушает, по нам бьют. Уже едут. Принял. Выдвигаемся.
Right, let's move the SSO up to just kind of be a distraction, I guess. And then the Cornet can keep doing its thing. We can get the rockets on target here as well. Oh, this also has a COCOM. Yeah, okay, cool, perfect. Gotta be careful with that. Hey, hey. Perfect. Okay, hopefully we don't have to deal with much more of that, because that's going to be real sketchy. I have no income. No income at all. It's kind of taking the piss. Alright, destroy the mortars. Okay, what I'm thinking is we move the Vasiliks up. Oh man. Labs. Okay, let's get the SSO over here so at least they can engage with their HGMs at range. We can bring the BMPs back up now that the tanks are dead. So that's good. Like the AI captured the supply. I'm going to send these two over to the left side. Okay, the main thing here is going to be getting across these bridges, like sneaking across. Going to be kind of tough without getting absolutely slaughtered. I do have, though the BMPs are amphibious, so we could do some shenanigans with them, maybe. I don't think I need to. Yeah, actually, let's just sprint away. We can establish a foothold on the other side of the river. That would be all we need to get this job done. We'll keep trying to move up as much as we can. Nice, good kill. Where's my MTLB? I'm trying to think like where my supply is. Run them into position. The Stinger team right there. Okay, let's just hold up on that. Get the BTRs to start moving over the left bridge, I think. Taking out the Stinger team. That's good. Getting on top of the mortars is going to be difficult. Let's make sure those head back, but we'll have these go forwards. BMP can move up. Can I like steal this supply? I know that there was an HGM back there actually. Maybe I've got to take care of that as well. Okay. I was going to say I could maybe try and use the Iskander, but there's actually a Centurion around there, so that's not going to work. Let's just get these into position. Ouch. We're creeping forwards. The mortars are actually firing from the water, which is kind of interesting. I just need to get like one SSO squad into line of sight. Right, there's the MTRB. Let's pick up that supply. Definitely just need to keep moving. Get these guys into cover here. That tow needs to go. If we can get the BTRs into line of sight of the CRAM. Okay, maybe we didn't want to do that. Interesting. Right, those can all fall back then. And I guess we're just gonna use the mortars. The Vasilaks are struggling to get close enough. Just keep moving around. Nice. The BMPs can just keep firing at that and kill them, that would be great. Perfect. Now they can just sit there and swallow up that supply. Right, let's get the Vasilaks to kill the Centurion CRAM. That is scary. We are making progress, slowly. There's the first of the enemy targets. I haven't really been able to use the Iskander much. Let's go like 1, 2, put one in here in case it fell back. I don't know where the others would be. Like 4, just put it on that building so it can't be a high rise again. Right, with the CRAM dead, the BRM should be able to kill those. Gonna want to hit that tow. Right, let's just hit the supply. Blow them up and stop them firing. Perfect. I did just use Morskaya Razvedka. Okay, the tows are moving forwards. Don't know what happened on the right, but there's certainly a burning wreck there. So we might have done a good job. There's a Stinger team there.
Eliminated. Thanks, Commander.
If I go low, it should be okay. Oh, hitting me. Hitting me. That sucks. Okay. Now we just need to try and get the Vasilaks into line of sight of the craft there. See if we can move the BMP over. There's another CRAM there, so we can't really fire Iskander rounds into that. We are getting some reinforcement points, so that's okay now. These are both out of ammo. Okay. Oh, back they go. It's going to be difficult to justify using helicopters in this mission, so I'm not sure if I should just sell them. Something like C-Ram, for example, is going to be rough. What I can do maybe is just try and use up some of the rockets. As soon as the toes are dead, which they keep dodging it. Oh, nice, perfect, ATGM. Okay, took out the C-Ram. Nice. Right, now the big problem is supply. But as soon as the Iskanders are ready to go again, we can have some fun with those. I mean, to be honest, the BMP can probably just move up there and shoot it. But I'm lacking ammo right now, big time. Where did my MTLB go? Got one back here. Just fast move, go grab that, bring it back. Pick up that. Zoom here, pick up that. Zoom here, pick up some from there. And head back. Oh no, it's another tank. It's really bad. Oh, I don't have any ammo. I guess I've got the coke on. That is something. There's also a Viper there. Oh, these take ages to rearm. Right, that one's ready. Let's see if we can just bop this. Stop them from spawning stuff at least. Supply is my worst enemy in this mission. Especially losing that helicopter. Oh, it would have been so good if I'd managed to keep that. I think taking out Seawiz will open these up.
First hovercraft sent to
There's
the
another one
bottom.
there.
Funny how they deflate like balloons when you shoot at them, huh?
Okay, another C-Ram. Yeah, again, these FEP... Oh, they got FEP trophies. The ones before I don't think had trophies. How am I going to sneak the C-Ram kill here? That's the thing. What I gotta do... Maybe I can get the Vasilex to shift up a bit. The tanks aren't actually coming towards me, which is nice. So I don't think they're new. I think they're probably there all together. But, yeah, these need to come over here. We need to get the ATGMs back online. So let's just shift the SSO back. And what we'll do is try and just mortar it. Okay, we're going to be well out of range. Okay, well, we traded. It's fine. Supply, please. And Strelatelem. Cool. So yeah, I was waiting. The reason I wasn't bringing in supply before, even though I was like saying, oh, you know, I need supply, is because I didn't want to like affect our income too much. I want to let that keep counting for a little while. I can always fly back here and use the supply with the helicopter. Although actually, yeah, I was just going to get rid of the helicopter now. That's fine. But we're going to try sneak these up. I just got to time this correctly so we don't get popped by the Abrams. But if I can move up here and get behind this building, I might be in range from there. And if not, maybe we can sneak a little closer. just have no range.
Понял, принял. Отмена команды. Выполняю. Понял. Тормозим. Да, командир.
We'll just take the opportunity to fire from there and hope the tanks don't come back in the meantime. If I can get a volley off, that's all I need.
Координаты. Ударю громко. Минометный расчет здесь. Минометный расчет на связи. Нам бы
Oh no.
загрузку.
Okay, I think we might have just invoked the wrath of the M1A1 VEP there. Not good.
Машина готова. Стою как вкопанный. Устроим засаду. Транспорт на связи.
At least we got supply on the cornet, but I think my Vasiluk is probably dead. They are hunting that. Actively hunting it.
Принял.
That is sketchy. I've also ran out of ammo, so yeah, that's not good.
Дома есть кто-нибудь? Минометный расчет в бою. Слушаем вас.
Oh no, there's another one coming. Sorry, Vasiluk, you're dead. You're just dead now.
Я ранен. Машина
Okay.
выведена из строя. Выбрасывай. Мотолыга тут.
Well,
Подтверждаю, входим в
that didn't work. I guess SSO might be able to sneak forwards with the HE cornets and get the job done, so we'll try that. We do also have a lot of income now, so we can get the BMPs back in. Get the BTRs, we can put a Strelky in. And we do have lots of supply, so let's just dump that there.
Вторжение.
Okay, we'll just leave them there to hit the LCAC, we might as well.
Спецзадание.
Oh, that's going to take a little while.
Туда. Мотолыга здесь.
Okay, the question becomes,
Как ракетные сани на рельсе.
how do we kill this tank?
Another landing craft destroyed.
Да, командир. ССО в боевом режиме. Разведка слушает. Давай прокатимся. Мы видим цель. Готовы к любым задачам.
Maybe I'll run over here and I can shoot it in the side armor.
Да, командир. Пехота здесь. Быстрей, быстрей. Разведгруппа в боевом режиме. Здесь жарко. Куда вас доставить? Мы в жопе. Мы должны двигаться. Разведка здесь. Ведем бой.
Okay.
Транспорт ждет приказа. Грузовой автомобиль готов. МТЛБ, слушай. Мы переезжаем. Выдвигаюсь.
Hit it from as many different directions as possible. Just hope that we can hit the mark. So all of those are doing no damage. We just need to let the Moskaya here get one more shot. Such a waste of ammo. I think my KPGT can shoot it in the rear.
Разведгруппа в боевом режиме.
Let's just pull them out of that building.
Только позови.
On Moskaya.
Стоп.
Put it out.
Спецмероприятие. Мы видим цель. Кого надо убить? Разведка здесь.
Okay,
Ведем
now we can
бой.
kill it. Good.
Позиция для
Okay.
наблюдения.
This is certainly a painful mission.
Грузовик
It
снабжения
really
готов к
is.
транспортировке. Мотолыга на приеме. Да,
Like,
командир.
sending us like tanks to deal with like that is just crazy.
Разведгруппа в боевом режиме. Мотолыга здесь. Мы тень. Транспорт ждет приказа.
Unless I can, you know, ride up to them with the BTR-82 and just like slap them in the face,
Вторые на
I
приеме.
think it really works. There's a chance here that I might just be able to do that.
БТР на связи.
I go and unload right in there.
Нехватка витаминов.
Right.
Первый пошел.
Okay. Well, let's just smoke. We'll engage the force recon.
Квадрат.
I don't think this works, but I'm going to send 2 at the high rise.
Да. Сделаю.
I'm going to need to get a supply over here if I can, but it's going to be difficult.
Как ракетные сани на рельсах. Пехота
So,
здесь, ведем бой.
we are in trouble.
Двигай
Let's go say
стопой.
hi
Двигайся,
to
блядь.
the Vulcan. Oh, with any luck, it might actually do some serious damage here.
Я тормозим. Оставаться в укрытии.
So we're going to hit that, and the APS is going to go down, and then boom, yeah, nice, perfect.
Обстрелом.
Alright, let's get these BMPs to the side here,
Подай газку.
unload the supply here.
Бросить лишнее.
Okay, brilliant. Not so brilliant. Those are dead. I don't even know how they're seeing them. Did the C-Ram come towards us?
Транспорт на связи. Ракетная артиллерия слушает. Пехота ждет приказа.
Nice that battalion here is like slowly moved up on our left flank. That's been pretty handy actually.
Заходим, проверить все углы. Снабжение заказывали. Логистика здесь. Приказ понял, выезжаем. Уже еду. Принял, выдвигаем.
Okay, perfect.
Приказ понял, выезжаем.
Right, these guys survived, so let's just go use that supply.
Устроим засаду. Вторжение. Приказ понял, едем. Выдвигаемся.
Let's go blow up the last one.
Ракетные сани на рельсах.
Cool. Alright, well, it's been a slow and steady
Стрелки здесь.
campaign mission. It started off really like fast and furious, but then it definitely slowed down with all this stuff we've had to deal with, especially those tanks.
And another hovercraft neutralized. All the ships have been sunk, Comrade Colonel. They'll have to swim their way into the fight now.
Great job, boys! Let's set up those Iskanders on the shoreline and turn our sights toward the Riga.
Пехота на связи.
Should we officially recognize our Iskander crews as landscape designers now?
Exactly. That's how we won every war. While the enemy draws up their offensive maps, we reshape the landscape itself.
Короткими перебежками. Пленных не брать.
Alright, cool. Yeah, maybe I could have used the Iskander better, but that's an interesting medal. Cross the river without using the bridges. Why? Why is that a medal? Okay, I understand it's encouraging you to be amphibious, but like, come on. Like, how am I supposed to know to do that? Kill all the LCACs with Iskanders. Kill 50 enemy units with SSO or Spetsnaz VMF. That's a lot. But yeah, okay. One for challenge run, I suppose. Wild. Absolutely wild. Fun mission though. Really interesting one. Putting you in a pretty tough situation up against those heavier tanks with really inadequate equipment. But hey, there it is. Alright, and with that, we will probably be moving on to the US missions now. So we'll be doing hunting season, and with a little help from my friends, and then we'll see what's next. I guess it will be maybe the ride of the VDV. Cool. Alright, well, that's all from me for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.